world. We are entertaining. We're entertaining. Anybody want to join me on this entertaining adventure about entertaining? Alexa, living room lights on. Alexa, living room lights 100%. Excuse me. Oh my god. My husband eats lunch in his office here and then he doesn't put the dirty dishes in the sink or anything, and it's just like, oh, it smells gross now. Um, but what I wanted to show you is I love this is a Norman Copenhagen rattan tray, and first of all, I just love Norman Copenhagen. It's like really beautiful, classic, timeless stuff. But this tray is $118, but it's down to $79.90 right now, and just look how good it looks. First of all, it's a nice, generous size, but it's not like too huge. It doesn't take over your whole entire coffee table. My coffee table, because my living room is very small, my coffee table is really just a trunk. It's actually a World War II trunk. It's from this Colonel Oliver J. Troster, and I looked up information about him online and stuff, and he was like um, a colonel and had like a trading business in the financial district down at the in Manhattan, and has a whole like storied history, which is really cool that you can get something like this off Craigslist for like $200. Plus there's storage in it, which is great. I have like all board games and some blankets and stuff in here, but what we're focused on today is the tray, because I use this for storage and I want to get in and out of it, but I also want to have some decorative stuff on it and functional stuff. Like I always like to have a candle here. So we've got this black Santal candle from Brooklyn Candle Company, and the black just goes so well with the black tray. And then like your Apple TV remote, of course. And I love the wicker in here. I have these chairs that are paper cord, but they're black and paper cord Y wishbone chairs, and I don't know, I just love this color combination of like a nice like semi matte black with paper cord, like a natural color, and it also is like the same color as my area rug. And again, not expensive. I think this area rug was less than $300 from Home Depot, maybe even less than $200. But it's just like a natural fiber, nice like sort of beige rug, and the natural beige color of this wicker is the same color as this and as like the paper cord on those chairs over there. So it's really just a timeless look. And when you want to get to stuff that's in your trunk, if you have one of those, I feel like a lot of people in cities at least have cocktail tables that also double as storage. I feel like it's hard to give up all that volume and real estate to a cocktail table and not have it do double duty as a storage unit. So this has storage in it. But the problem is, to get into there, you need to like take everything off of here. So if you have like some glasses and a candle and a remote and whatever else you might have on top of your cocktail table, it's hard to get it off. So I love a tray because all you have to do is pick up one thing, the tray, move it to the side, ignore Encore's yoga mat, he was just doing yoga, and then you can get into your thing. And like, honestly, I might even take out like, this is like what's that called? A wick trimmer, and leave that out because I feel like that also adds a little cuteness. Plus, I'm always using a wick trimmer because my candles are, I don't know what it is. Candles just always need to be trimmed. And anyway, I feel like that just is a nice functional and also aesthetically pleasing thing to have out at all times. And it's just great that you can just have it there. So anyway, that's the Norman Copenhagen tray. Let me show you. I don't know. It just feels like it's a nice, solid quality. It's worth the money. It's got these cute little divots in the sides. There I am. Hi, and there's the tray. And then the back of the tray is nice, and it's got the logo down here. Or sorry, actually up here. It's at the top. Norman Copenhagen, focusing. Uh, yeah. and it's like it's nice, lightweight. It's a bent wood sort of thing, all wood, and then it's got this wood that goes around the outside, and the nice wicker. Anyway, I just feel like people, I don't know, always compliment it because it just is such a classic, timeless, beautiful thing, and I just love the colors together. This color combo of the wicker, the natural colored wicker, and the black, and for $80. Yeah, you get what you pay for, and it feels premium, and it looks and feels, yeah. So, in a similar aesthetic to this, we have a wooden cheese board, which I'm gonna show you over here. I'm gonna put this phone in this holder, but it looks like this. It's from this brand, Skagerrak. It's very sort of Scandinavian looking because it's just like this nice blonde wood, and I don't think it's splintery. It's definitely a little bit textured. Has a little roughness to it. Um, Maybe I just need to like scrub it a bit harder, but it's a nice natural wood. The care for it is super easy. I love that they said you don't have to use a mineral oil. Most wood cutting boards you have to use a mineral oil on to keep them like nice and hydrated. This one you don't. I did put cookies on here, some butter cookies, and like the butter sort of like leaves like the sort of grease marks on it. Um, but I don't know. It gets like one of those things that gets like nice wear and tear over time, and it just looks uh, like worn, and it feels like more part of your home the more you have it. And I just love the simple shape. I love the semicircle and the circle cut out here. It's just like beautiful. And then we got the little brand logo burned into it at the bottom. So I feel like I use this as like the working. You could use either side, but I feel like I use this as the working side, like the presenting side. Um, and then I leave this as the outside. So when I put it away, I just leave that side out, so it looks sort of like perfect and flawless. Oh look, I could even leave it here and just leave it hanging. Anyway, that's one wood board, beautiful wood board. I don't use it for cutting because it's just too beautiful. It looks and feels very premium. I wouldn't be cutting on it. It's $125. It's down to $95. And then we've got the Swede board, which is another board. And this one is really nice and smooth. It's from this brand Arc Workshop. You can see they've got their logo burned right in there. And then it's got this real leather strap, which just feels super premium. And then it's got a solid brass screw here that goes through to hold that leather strap in place. Again, like these are just really nice, solid premium materials. Really nice wood, solid wood, nice real leather strap, and a solid brass screw. Like this just, I don't know, it doesn't get any better than that, honestly. And it's so smooth. Honestly, it just feels so smooth. So this is great for cheeses and stuff. We're gonna have some people over tomorrow. I'm sure I'll be using this and putting some cheese out on it. Yeah, super, super cute. And this is a little more affordable. This is only $65, but it's down to $49.72. So, I mean, they're both nice. I think it just depends on what aesthetic you want. This is very like sort of like Brooklyn hipster aesthetic with the brass and the leather and like the square. And this is a little bit more Scandinavian, which is lots of Brooklyn people also, but yeah, a little more Scandinavian. So, and I keep them right over here with all my cutting boards all together in one spot. Let me show you that. Just like this, all together. And then what else do we have in here? Oh my god, I'm excited. These linen napkins. So linen is notoriously wrinkly, right? It really does wrinkle. So it is helpful to iron stuff. So I ironed these after I washed them. I think with any textile product, you really want to bring it home, wash it right away, because from the factory, stuff is never really that clean, or as not as clean as you want it to be. So I wash all my linen, any textile good that I buy before I use it. But these are beautiful. The color is absolutely like just perfect. It's a huge linen napkin, like a really, I don't know, how big is this? 20 inches maybe? They're made in Portugal, which I love. They're 100% linen. Love linen. I don't know. Linen napkins just feel so nice when you're at a dinner spot and it's linen, which just feels like always like a step above. And the color. I mean, I can't get over the color. Like a beautiful blush tone. And I mean, if you wanted to have this do double duty, you could easily get away with this looking like a white because for most dinner parties, your lighting is going to be relatively soft and low. So, like at a nighttime dinner party, you could get away with this just looking like a nice white napkin. And then for like a daytime lunch or something, even the full light, perfect bright like blush color. I know. I just think this is so perfecto. Um, yeah. So I mean, it takes a little bit of effort. You just when you get them home, put them through the wash, and then wash and dry, of course, and then you can take out your iron. And linen is like super super heat safe, so you can put your iron on the hottest temperature, which is usually linen, and then iron them flat, and they just look like so beautiful, so perfect. I'm in love with these, and they are $72, but they're down to $49.30, and I believe that's for 4 linen napkins. So you're probably, if you're in a place where you're only gonna be having 4 guests, then sure, just get 4. But you're probably gonna need a few if your dining table seats more than 4. Just think appropriately. If your dining table like mine seats 6, and then upstairs like I have a 10-person one, that's an outdoor one, and it's nice to just be prepared to have enough to set up the whole table, right? Because otherwise, like you're just gonna have like a bunch of different color napkins that you can't finish setting a whole table with. And speaking of setting a whole table, oh my god, these plates. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about them, but I like them so much that I actually put my other plates away for now, my CB2 plates, because like there were some of them were starting to crack and stuff, and I think I'm going to save those for another house when maybe our like Airbnb or something. But I've been using these nonstop. So these come in 2 colors. They come in the bone and the light gray, and it's really hard to tell on the website which color is right for you. This is the bone, and this is pretty accurate to what it looks like in real life, what you're seeing. So the inside of the plate is like a high gloss glaze, which is nice because it's super resilient and will hold up well to flatware, so it won't get scratched up easily. And on the outside here is a bit more matte. You can see the back of it. It's like got this more of a matte finish, but the whole thing is this nice light bone color. So they're calling this bone, and I would say it's like a light taupe. And then they also have a color called light gray, and that's significantly darker than this. So if you want like a true gray plate, go with the light gray. And if you want something that's like a taupe like this, it's really not even off white. It's really like it's fully taupe. Um, this is the plate to get the bone. But just know that, because I was like, do I want bone or do I want light gray? And then I was like, well, bone might look like too bright, too white. I thought bone was gonna be like a bright white, and then I didn't want to get light gray because I was like, well, my table is light gray, so if it's gray on gray, that's gonna look boring. But I feel like this looks so good together. This is like a concrete light gray table, and then this is the bone plate, and it's a nice taupe. And that's $96 for 4, so it's down to $65.45. Wow, that's a big discount. So $65.45, that's a good deal. And then I also love this flatware I got. So let me show you these. We've got this beautiful flatware. It's so 90s modern. I was like, oh my god, I love how modern this is. It just looks like it looks like flatware that my rich aunt had growing up in the 90s. And um yeah, I don't know. I love the shape, and I love how polished they are, and like just look at this shape. Ooh, blade facing in. Yeah, I don't know. So here's like a full sort of setting. It's beautiful, super shiny, salad fork, dinner fork, butter knife, Soup spoon, teaspoon. The spoons are both really generously sized too. Like some sets of flatware you get, the teaspoon is like so tiny you can barely use it. This is like a full size spoon. You could easily use that for cereal or something. So it's great everyday flatware. And then this is like a really nice generous. You can even use this as like a serving spoon because it's pretty large. And you can see the handles are are varying thicknesses based on which piece they are. Actually, that whole set, that whole like setup would look great with the blush dinner napkin. I don't know. This looks pretty good. Okay, so let's see. That's for entertaining at a dinner party. What else might you need at a dinner party? Let's just think about it. Well, one, I want seltzer. And you know what? Even if it's just a cocktail party, you're going to need seltzer. Everybody needs seltzer. Ah, ah. Oh my god, my phone holder just like contracted and like caught my finger in it. I got so scared for a second that I just was losing a finger. Oh wait, hold on. First we need cocktail napkins. No, what? No, sorry. Let's do the cocktail. Let's do the. Okay, so that is the flatware. Now let's do this. The Drinkmate. Anyway, this is the Drinkmate. It's so much cuter than SodaStream. It comes in all white like this, which is just so much cuter than a SodaStream, but it does the same thing. And it also comes in an all black version of this. This comes with one big bottle, one small bottle. Sorry, one big bottle, one small bottle, and I believe the big bottle will come in the matching color to match your machine, and then the small bottle is whatever they have. So they sent me a black one, which is totally cute and fine and great for like on the go, basically. I love these bottles. This bottom comes off, so it's like easy to clean in here, and it's also this adds stability to it. Yeah, you just throw that in there, and then you carbonate your water, and you've got seltzer. It comes with a huge 60-liter canister, which is enough to make like a ton. Oh, sorry, it comes with 3 of these, which is like crazy. And then it also, I suggest getting additional. So this is a 3-pack of these, and you can get yeah, so you get 3 more of these, and then you're really never gonna run out of seltzer. I mean, this makes so much seltzer. Carbonates up to 60 liters. That is 32-liter bottles. Wow, 32-liter bottles. That's like a lot of seltzer. And the last thing I recommend getting is if you're going to be entertaining and you don't want to be refilling constantly during the party, if you get this 2-pack of bottles, you'll be set because then you'll have these 2 big bottles, plus you'll have the bottle that it comes with, plus the small bottle that the set comes with. So that's 4 bottles. Like that's plenty for a party. And if you need to refill one of them, like this is a good sized bottle, you can just do it in a few batches, and refill a few of those. You're good to go. And that is only $17 for that 2-pack for each of those. It's a 1 liter. Each of those is a liter. Now, speaking of cocktail parties, at a cocktail party, you might want napkins that are not a full-size linen napkin like those blush ones. So I suggest these, which are also from Hawkins. They're super cute. Of course, like I said, any textile good that you buy, I wash it immediately upon bringing it home. They're just a really cute little cocktail-sized napkin. And these are 100% cotton, made in India. And this is just a nice, like, mushroom gray. But, it would feel silly to give your guests, like, full-size linen napkins. So these are great for a cocktail party. In fact, we're having people over tomorrow for a little fundraiser thing, and I think I'm going to use these napkins. I also have these ones that I actually made these cocktail napkins in college. I've always been so weirdly domestic. Like, who's making cocktail napkins out of linen fabric in college? Anyway, that is that. Maybe I'll mix and match them. Who knows? We'll see. Okay, well, looks like nobody joined me, but that is all my stuff for entertaining. I love all these things. So check them out. Some pretty good deals there, and a lot of beautiful stuff. And that's that. Oh, look at the beautiful city, San Francisco. Okay, see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. I'll be doing a luxury goods show, and it's a lot of luxury stuff. So come back and check that one out. Oh, hi, Mandy. I'm sorry, I'm just signing off now. But come back tomorrow at 11 a.m. and I'm gonna be doing all my favorite luxury stuff. It's like tons of beautiful luxury stuff. For example, this beautiful Norman Copenhagen tray, which I talked about earlier to just now. Um, and stuff like that, and beautiful stuff, really beautiful stuff. I love this because like when you're living in a small-ish space and you want to have a cocktail table, most cocktail tables I think also double as like storage space. So this is like a World War II trunk that I got off of Craigslist for $200, but like really cool storied history. I looked up the colonel whose name is all over it, and like there's a whole like history on him, which is great. But point is, you have stuff in here that you want to get to, and when you have stuff like drinks and whatever, and like remotes and candles and wick trimmers on it, it's annoying to get in there. So you can just lift the whole thing off, put it aside for a second, and then bam, you can get into your little storage table. And listen, if your cocktail table doesn't double as storage, good for you, because you're fucking rich and you've got a lot of space. Okay, because I don't know anybody that has a cocktail table that doesn't have storage in it. But anyway, I just feel like that was like a little bit of a lifesaver. It's like a beautiful but functional way to make it so much easier to just get in and out of there. And I mean, just look at the colors. Like this is like a beautiful, nice, natural wicker with like the black wood, and then like that matches like the natural, this like natural jute rug, and that matches this like paper cord on this chair. Like these chairs, the black with the paper cord, with like this with the wicker. I don't know. It's all just so like I don't know. I just love this color combination. Honestly, like a natural wicker off white with black. I don't know. It's my favorite. Like you can see, I have to take more black there, and then we've got the more natural, like not like sandstone or lime. That's limestone actually up there, I think. Um, yeah, I don't know. I just love this. I love these color combos. I feel like it just looks très riche, very expensive. And then it's like also in this beautiful candle. Anyway, so come back tomorrow at 11 a.m. I'll have more luxury goods, lots of really beautiful stuff that I got from Verishop that I'm obsessed with. Anyway, I gotta fix this hair. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Good night.